Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost.
So y'all got 20 on him, right? Both of y'all?
Now they see me out in public and be known what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up these bands, can hit the island for vacation. I've been know my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit, just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now he's on the data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do
that boy ball first,
the
James.
Kansas City Chiefs.
That boy about to drive down the field and punch him in the fuck.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This will be taken about the 12. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And they hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Okay.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. That's complete to Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Being chased out, and he's going to lose a yard.
Oh, he was wide open, bro.
Behind the line. D. Ford in to drop him behind the line, and that's a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He leaves this one for Howard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
I see what
Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd
like
down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Reggie Ragland with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
You see it? You see it?
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Why are you laughing, Jay? No, that ain't it.
First drive.
No, Jay, that ain't it.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 11.
I don't know who got that from. Hey, that.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Uh-oh.
He's going
We're going deep.
He's got it. Complete.
Hit him with the one-play bomb. Hit him with the one-play bomb.
Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 89 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take
James, it's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly. He don't know enough. He don't know enough, James.
That makes the score 7-0.
He don't know enough. He don't know enough.
Butker now to kick this
One play,
away.
one touchdown, 187 yards. Ball better get it mine right. You better get out that cover too. You better get out that cover.
Taking a pass of 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out on the field.
What's going on?
I was just about to score, nigga. I just went for it.
But they didn't get together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, finish things off. That's the only way we can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Hey, you better stop throwing the
Scandrick, the
off.
one that time to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, Trubisky dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky.
Wow!
Traffic and
This nigga really good. Hey, yo.
And they'll start with great field
This
position.
nigga really just tossed it like that.
Let me throw this bitch.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Flush out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught by Watkins for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Sammy Watkins got two catches, 2 touchdowns.
Bro, you only playing one route.
Butker now to kick this one away.
You said what?
I say you only playing one route.
You said what?
That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Trubisky on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody. Oh, he just snuck out there. They just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to be. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky.
Wow, bro. He didn't catch that.
A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. He'll have the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Anthony Miller from 8 yards out. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Parkey with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. That electric Kansas City offense takes the field again, and a lot of the talk this year, understandably, has been about Patrick Mahomes, but really, this is just a fun team to follow, is it not?
It really is, and when you think about their head coach, Andy Reid, and his ability to adapt to the talent he has, adapt to how they play football in 2018, actually be ahead a little bit. Because you see elements of college offenses in his. You see, of course, the spreading the field and throwing it to his fast guys like Tyreek Hill. Travis Kelce does a little bit of everything at tight end. Kareem Hunt. I love this offense, and they're winning games essentially 42-28. Their defense has the benefit of playing essentially every game with a 14-0 lead. So this is how they're winning. Not on lockdown defense, but really through exciting offense.
And now as the weather gets colder and they're having a good season, this is the time to be tailgating at Arrowhead. This is
There's no doubt. Smell that barbecue cooking and hear that crowd chanting and singing the national anthem. Home of the Chiefs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete. Well, Charles, a year ago at this time, I asked you what your Thanksgiving plans were, so I got a funny answer out of you last year. I'm going to ask you again, what are you doing for Thanksgiving this year?
Trying to figure out exactly what time I kick everyone out of my house so I can just hunker down and watch what's left of the football schedule. That's what I want to know.
Oh, come on. Your mother-in-law is coming in. It's going to be a great time at the Davis household.
Well, she can stay as long as she wants. She's family. But everyone else, get out. They have an expiration time.
What about the dogs?
50-50. Depends on how they act that day.
Well, when things go awry, you can just give him the call. Pressure, and he's taken down. Bear sack. Leonard Floyd in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Okay, man. Don't fuck with me. Don't try your luck with me.
Better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And able to find Conley.
Get the fuck out of here.
And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
None of me.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah,
hold on, I can't put Kareem Hunt in the game?
Giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still
got rid of that ball that fast?
go to the zone blitz scheme.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Nigga, he
ain't got my back.
Nigga, he got released.
Let me. Damn. I'm wondering why my running back like you ain't got the wiggles like
And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
For about 4 more yards right there. You get what I'm saying?
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Damn.
On 2nd down, Williams. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
And don't know what they're living for.
They'll let the fullback try and pick it up. This is Anthony Sherman. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Oh, hell.
He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Talking my bad now.
Ware takes the give from Mahomes. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Come on, man. My dude didn't block nobody.
31-yard line. Only a yard
They
of the
really didn't let
pickup
my
there
dude
to
block
bring up
nobody.
a third
What a
down.
touchdown.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this
Why they doing me
size,
like
of these
that, hero?
dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. They'll leave this for Ware. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Black 58 Ram! Black 58 Ram!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Ace! Ace!
We'll see Kelsey in the slot to the left. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Give me that. Oh my God! I should have introed that bitch.
10 seconds left. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Let's go.
Oh, Mahomes. What you doing?
Incomplete. 4 ticks left here
You're
on
wide
the clock.
open.
Not that time for Watkins, and it's 3rd and 5. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the kick by Butker is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
So we've hit it. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there.
The
Gets
ball
him
moved
across
that
the
hole,
30
bro.
to the
All right,
33-yard line.
All right,
Here
he
comes the
almost
Chiefs
was
offensive
gone.
unit as they'll
He was
have
almost
it to
gone.
begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game.
Come on, bro. Why you?
Running game can really benefit your team right now.
Stupid, bro.
23 yards on the play.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and
the
brawn.
Kareem Hunt,
It's also
Kareem
a
Hunt
game of
would've been
mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. And again, it's Mahomes. Setting up the screen for West. And he gets it down to the 32. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Charles, I want to go in a different direction for a second, talk about Le'Veon Bell, because the November 13th report date has come and gone. He's still not with the Steelers. Now, the good news, though, Le'Veon Bell not there, but James Conner has been good in his stead.
He certainly has, and we have to think now that maybe we won't see Le'Veon Bell in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform, ever again.
Hey, gotta catch that
Tyreek. He's not there. You just hit it, though. James Conner. This Pittsburgh team has really elevated its game around James Conner, playing awfully well. He's playing well. And I think there's a certain sense when you watch them that they all want to prove something to Le'Veon Bell, that they can play well without him. And so far, it's working.
And James Conner, he's an easy guy to root for. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there. 22. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On the ground, this is Ware. And now running right through it. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
Why would
and
you
now they're
come
inside
back
the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Man.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run for it with a fullback Sherman. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it. 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. You'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Lucky as hell.
You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now they'll run it on the toss. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And Butker able to put this one through. And that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky.
Man, come on!
Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Arrow, so they saving me or they saving you?
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there.
They saving me or they saving you?
Yeah,
The first computer picks, 2 computer picks.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28.
Nigga say, oh, I'm playing D1 football. Nigga, computer fucking.
What am I talking about?
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Justin Houston in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Stop playing!
He's forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick.
Arrow,
of the
they
game.
saving me or they saving you?
That should have been a catch, bro.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Are you dumb?
As expected, they're going for it to keep.
Look at that shit, man! Give me that shit, boy!
Fuck this game, bro.